Welcome to your New Year's Eve Lunchtime Express class. Let's see if you sold your out. So, 26 postures, 2 breathing exercises, 60 minutes Express Hot Yoga. Starting as always with pranayama breathing, good for the lungs and respiratory system. We inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, breathing as much as possible, as long as possible, and as slow as possible. Breathing in through the nose, out by the mouth, all the time using our throat, nose and mouth only passageways. So standing in the middle of our mats and towels, feet together, toes and heels touch. Interlock all 10 fingers. Glue them underneath your chin, hands stay touching the chin throughout the entire posture. Looking straight ahead of you, relax the shoulders away from your ears one couple of times. And let's begin. Inhale, bring your head down, bring the elbows out to the side, take the elbows up towards the ceiling for lungs. And exhale, push your head back, push the head all the way back, keep those eyes open, wrists touch, forearms touch and elbows touch away from the chest. Inhale, head down. Take a deep breath in, suck that stomach in and contract those thighs, take those elbows up. Exhale, push the head back, keep those eyes open, draw a line all the way back and all the way back. Inhale, head down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, drop your head back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, head down, head and arms moving together, synchronized movement, elbows up. Exhale, drop your head back, all the way back. Take as long as you can, bring those elbows to touch. Inhale, head down, contract the thighs, feet and toes touching, elbows up. Exhale. Your head back, loud ha sound as you exhale all that air out. Inhale, head down, suck the stomach in, compression of the abdominal wall, contract that abdominal muscle. Exhale, drop your head back, no backward bending, contract those thighs, suck that stomach in, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Keep those eyes open, head and arms move together. The slower you go, the better. Exhale, push your head back, all the way back. Keep those fingers touching the chin throughout. Wrists touch, forearms touch, elbows touch away from the chest. Inhale, head down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one. Inhale, head down. Keep those eyes open. Head and arms moving together. Exhale. Drop your head back. Exhale all that stay air out, setting you up for a great class. Exhale all that air out. And then bring the arms down by your side and relax. As we start our warm-up series, no drinking water for these first few postures. I'll let you know when you can take your first sips of water. We start the warm-up series as always with half moon pose with hands to feet. So, standing in the middle of our mats and towels, toes and heels touching. Bring the arms over your head sideways, interlock the fingers, release the index fingers and cross the thumbs. Nice tight grip. Hand palms touching each other like glue, up to the wrists throughout the entire posture. Stretch up out of the waist and then bend your body right and left several times. Right and left. Right and left. You should feel tremendous stretching down both sides of the body all the way up to the fingertips. In other words, you're trying to touch that ceiling. Right and left, right and left. When you come to the middle, stretch up and then bend the other way. Come to the middle, stretch up, bend the opposite way. Right and left, right and left. And then everybody come and stop in the middle. Let's set up the posture. Elbows locked, arms always touching with the ears. No gap between biceps, arms and ears. Hips forward, opening up the hips and pelvis. Upper body leaning back a couple of inches, opening up the chest and rib cage. Maximum body weight in the heels. Arms and head back, chin up. Concentrate one point in front of you. Don't even blink your eyes. Take a deep breath. Full lungs, hold the breathing, stretch up out of the waist, an absolutely straight line. Slowly bend your body to the right without bending the elbows or the knees. Continuously push the hips to the left beyond your flexibility. You're trying to create that tremendous stretch in the left side of the body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingertips to the toes. Hips more forward, upper body back more, weight in the heels. Right hip forward, left hip forward to get two hips in one line, right shoulder forward, opening up the chest. Come down and push, and push, and push. Inhale, breathing, come up, stop in the middle. Take a deep breath, stretch up out of the waist, absolutely straight line, slowly bend the body to the left without bending the elbows or the knees. Continuously push the hips to the right beyond your flexibility. Try to create a tremendous stretch in the right side of the body all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingertips to the toes. Right hip forward to get two hips in one line, left shoulder forward, opening up the chest. Come down and push, and push, and push. Inhale, breathing, come up, stop in the middle. First backward bend, be fearless. Take a deep breath, drop your head back, look at the floor behind you. Now stretch up out of the waist and take your arms back. Try and touch the wall behind you, bend your spine, lower back, upper back to the spine, backward bending. Push your upper body back, try to fall down backwards, maximum body weight in the heels. Inhale, push, stomach, legs, hips, everything forward towards the mirror. Now arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Inhale, breathing, come up, stop in the middle. Adho Hastasana, bend your knees a lot. Pivot forward and place your hands on the floor in front of you. Move your hips several times, right and left. Right and left, take a couple of deep squats if you need to make sure your lower back is relaxed, loose, comfortable, easy, flexible. This is a U-turn from back bend to forward bending, so please be careful, your spine is not warmed up yet. Now, grab your heels from behind, stepping all 5 fingers of each hand. Little fingers touching together, elbows behind the legs, on the calf muscles. Nice tight grip. Make sure you keep your hands there throughout the entire posture. Take a deep breath and pull those heels as much as possible, stretching the body down from the lower spine towards the floor. Stomach on the thighs, chest on the knees, face on the legs below the knees from the side. There is no gap anywhere between the body and the legs. Slowly push the knees back, try to lock the knees. You should feel tremendous stretching, almost pain sensation underneath the legs. All over, inside out, bones to skin, coccyx to toes, coccyx to your forehead. Pull on the heels, pull to stretch. Push the knees back and lock the knees. Roll forward, lock the knees. Exhale, breathing, lock the knees. Last chance. Lock the knees, lock the knees, lock the knees. Inhale, breathing, come up, arms and head together. Bring the arms down by your side. Relax, just concentrate on that inhale and the exhale through the nose. Awkward pose, Utkatasana. Right foot steps out to the right 6 inches apart. Heels invisible behind the toes. Your feet should look like a perfect letter H or the number 11. Make sure your feet don't move from this position throughout the entire posture. Bring your arms up parallel to the floor. All 5 fingers together, thumbs included. Tricep muscles, nice and tight, contraction. Nothing loose, nothing hanging. Stretch the fingertips forward. Suck the stomach in. Sit down. Be flat position until your hips touch the chair. Spine straight to begin with, 100% body weight in the heels. Lift your chest up, turn the spine backward, bending. Suck the stomach in, compression of the abdominal wall, contraction of the abdominal muscles. Suck in tight, not and hold it. Ribcage visible in the mirror. Open the knees 6 inches between the feet, heels, knees and hands. Chest up, chin up. Lean back, fall back, way back. You're trying to fall down backwards. Inhale, breathing, come up, keep your arms there. Concentrate, meditate. Come up, maximum on your toes, like a ballet dancer. Tremendous concentration. Stretch your spine. Chest, head, neck, whole upper body up towards the ceiling. Inhale, breathing, suck the stomach in, sit down. Knees up, chest up, spine straight. Come up higher on the toes. Get the knees up towards the ceiling. Make sure your hips don't go down below the chair. You're sitting in that chair. Inhale, breathing slowly. Push yourself back up. Heels back onto the floor. Third part. Come up a little bit on your toes. Squeeze those knees together. Suck the stomach in. Sit down as slow as possible. At least 10 counts. All the way down, all the way down. Imagine you're leaning against the wall. Hips and head touching the wall behind you. No gap anywhere. Squeeze those knees together and forward. Thighs parallel to the floor, arms parallel to the legs. Spine perfectly straight at 90 degrees. Now, if you can, take a deep breath and come up half inch off your heels and hold it there. Squeeze the knees together as you gently push yourself up. Slowly coming back up. Bring the arms down by the side. Right foot steps back to the left. And just concentrate on your breath. Eagle pose, Garurasana. Opening up 14 major joints of our body, 7 on each side. Feet together, toes and heels touch. Arms over your head sideways. Identify your right arm from your left arm. Swing your right arm underneath your left arm. Cross your arms each other and twist like ropes. Hands, palms in front of the face. Thumbs towards the face, lift fingers away from you. Pull the elbows down so the fingertips go below the nose. Fingertips should not be higher than the nose. Sit down until your hips touch the chair. Arch your upper body back. Stay down there. Lift the right leg high up over your left leg. Twist like ropes. Right foot underneath your left calf muscle, all 5 toes visible in the front. Sit down more, twist like ropes, pull the elbows down and you make the gap between the ankle and the calf muscle. Now bring the knees to the right, upper body to the left. Get the feet, knees, elbows and hands in one line in the front. If the foot's coming out, sit down more. If you're losing the balance, upper body leans back more. Suck the stomach in and sit down more. Pull the elbows down more. Arch the upper body back and change. Arms over your head, immediately swing the left arm underneath the right arm. Twist like ropes. Hands, palms in front of the face. Pull the elbows down so the fingertips go below the nose. Sit down until the hips touch the chair. Stay down there. Left leg lift up high up over your right leg. Twist like ropes. Left foot underneath the right calf muscle. Sit down more, twist like ropes. Pull the elbows down. Slide the ankle down the back of the calf to eliminate any gap. Knees to the left, upper body to the right. Feet, knees, elbows and hands in one line in the front mirror. If that foot comes out, sit down more. If you're losing the balance, upper body leans back more. Suck the stomach in, sit down more. Pull the elbows down. Arch the upper body back. Change. Arms over your head, arms down by your side. Relax. If you want to take a little sip of water now, you can. Throughout the series, little sips of water. Too much water can be quite uncomfortable, especially in the spine strengthening series. As always, listen to your body. Sitting down if you need to. Joining back in when you are ready. We start our standing series at standing head to knee. A couple of stages in here. Listen to your body, stay in the stage that you're more comfortable with. Work on that stage before moving on. We start with our feet together, toes and heels touch. Shifting the weight over to the left leg. Contracting the left thigh muscle. Kneecap lifts up, looking at that leg. Then lift the right leg up, right thigh parallel to the floor. If you're in stage 1, stay here, working, looking at and balancing on that left leg. If you're ready to move on into stage 2, flex the right toes up towards the ceiling, round, down and pick up the right foot 2 inches below the toes. All 10 fingers interlocked. Nice tight grip from start to finish. Concentrate 1 point on your left knee. Left leg is locked, solid concrete, lamppost, one piece unbroken. Inhale, breathing in slowly, gently lift the right leg up and stretch forward towards the mirror. Left leg is locked. Take a deep breath and kick continuously the right heel forward so you can turn your foot in from the ankle, all 5 toes turning in towards the face. Kick the heel out and turn those toes in. Try to lock both knees so from the side your legs look like a perfect upside down capital letter L. If they do, then bring the elbows down towards the floor, elbows touch the calf muscles, eventually elbows go below. If they go below, then bring your body down, your head down, your chest down, tuck your chin to the chest and touch your forehead to your knee. And change, right leg down. Contracting that right thigh muscle, the kneecap lifts up. Left leg lift up, left thigh parallel to the floor. If you're in stage 1, stay here. If you're ready to move on, suck the stomach in, stretch up and then round down and pick up the left foot. 2 inches below the toes, all 10 fingers interlocked. From start to finish, your right knee is locked, right leg is solid, concrete, lamppost, one piece unbroken. Take a deep breath and slowly, gently lift your left leg up and stretch forward towards the mirror so the left leg is exactly parallel to the floor, no higher, no lower. Take a deep breath and continue this. Kick the left heel forward so you can learn to stretch that Achilles tendon just above the heel. Eventually, toe going beyond perpendicular. Feel that tremendous stretch underneath both legs, create cramp on top of that thigh. If both legs are locked and you can balance there comfortably, then elbows down towards the floor, elbows touch the calf muscles, eventually elbows go below. If they go below, then body down, head down, chest down, tuck your chin to the chest and touch your forehead to your knee. Fantastic postures, everybody, and left leg down. Standing bow, pulling pose, quite a long posture and perfectly normal to fall out. So if you do, jump back in, muscle memory will remember where you were at. So standing with our feet together, toes and heels touch. Right hand out to the side, palm facing the ceiling, elbow in close to the body. Drop that hand down without turning the hand. Pick up the right foot from the inside. Hold from the ankle, all 5 fingers together. 2 knees together to start. Left arm stretch up. Chin close to your shoulder. Take a deep breath, stretch up, and then charge your body forward. Continuously kick the right leg back and up towards the ceiling. Bring the upper body down until the abdomen and chest are parallel to the floor. Continuously keep kicking the right foot up. You should see the foot coming up over the top of your head in the front mirror, 2 feet in one line from the side. Stretch forward. Right shoulder behind the left shoulder, invisible in the front mirror. Try and touch the mirror. Try and touch the chin to your shoulder. Kicking and stretching is equal simultaneous, 50-50. If you're using the balance, you are kicking hard enough. Stretch forward more. Body down, kick the leg up, kick hard. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. Stretch forward, kick back, kick up, and change. Let's do the left side. Bring those feet together. Left hand out to the side, palm face the ceiling, elbow in close to the body. Drop the hand down without turning the hand. Pick up the left foot from the inside. Hold at the ankle. All 5 fingers together, 2 knees together to start. Right arm stretch up. Bring the chin close to the shoulder. Take a deep breath. Stretch up and then charge the body forward. Bring your upper body down to the abdomen and legs. Chest up parallel to the floor. Continuously keep kicking the left foot up towards the ceiling. See that foot coming up over the top of the head in front mirror, 2 feet in one line from the side. Left shoulder behind the right shoulder. Keep stretching forward. 2 shoulders in one line, shoulder blade scapula coming out of the body. Kicking and stretching is equal simultaneous, 50-50. If you're using the balance, you aren't kicking hard enough. Stretch forward, body down, kick up, kick hard. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. Stretch forward, kick back, kick up, and change. Left leg down. Heart rate elevating. We're going to take it up a little bit more with balancing stick. Going to the back of the mats and towels. Feet together, toes and heels touch. Bring your arms overhead sideways, palms together, interlock the fingers, use the index fingers and cross the thumbs. stretch up out of the waist. Make sure our arms are locked, elbows touching the ears throughout the posture. Lean the upper body back a couple of inches. Right leg, step forward, a big step. Left foot comes up off the floor. Knee locked, point the left toes. Take a deep breath, stretch up and then come down. Arms, body, head, legs, everything is parallel to the floor from the side. You look like a capital letter T. Continuously charge forward. Get the left leg up, point those toes and lock the knee. Every muscle is contracted. Stretch forward, stretch back, body down, leg up, come down, leg up, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change. Breathing in and out through the nose. Left leg step forward, a big step. Right foot comes up off the floor. Lock the knee, point those toes. Take a deep breath, stretch up and then come down. Arms, body, head, legs, everything parallel to the floor from the side. You are that perfect capital letter T. Continuously charge forward, try and touch the mirror. Keep the right leg up and back and up. Point those toes, lock the knees, body down, leg up, come down, leg up, stretch forward, stretch back, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change. Step to the back of the mat, bring the arms down by your side, just focusing on your inhales and your exhales. In and out through the nose. Our next posture designed to bring that heart rate down. Coming to the top of our mats and towels, taking a quarter turn to the right, we're standing separate leg stretching. Feet together, toes and heels touch. Bring the arms over your head, only cross your thumbs. Right leg step out to the right, 4 feet minimum. Immediately arms down parallel to the floor. Look down at your feet, make sure your 2 heels are in one line, toes facing forward or slightly pigeon-toed. Chin forward, look forward. Take a deep breath, suck that stomach in, bend forward, keep looking forward as long as you can. Slide the hands down the backs of your legs, and grab your heels. If you can't grab the heels, grab the outside of your feet. Nice tight grip, pull on those heels. Now, make sure your knees are locked. Roll your body weight forward onto the toes and try and touch your forehead to the floor. Chin up, look forward, roll forward, keep pulling. Eventually, when the spine is perfectly flat and straight, the forehead touching the floor between the feet. First the legs are stretching, then the hips are stretching, lower spine stretching, upper spine stretching, whole body stretching, 360-degree angle, inside out, bones to skin, coccyx to toes, coccyx to your forehead. Roll forward, pull on those heels and touch that forehead to the floor. And change. Slowly come back up, arms and head together. Right foot steps back to the left. Bring the arms down by the side and relax. Triangle master posture of our standing series. Arms over your head sideways, palms together. Right leg steps out to the right. Big as last time. 4 feet minimum immediately. Arms down, parallel to the floor. Hips forward, upper body leaning back. Right foot turns out to the right, turn it ½ inch more so the side of your foot is parallel to your mat or your towel. Take a deep breath, bend the right knee and sit down until your right thigh bicep is parallel to the floor. Make sure your knee does not overshoot the ankle. It should be a perfect letter L. Hips forward, arms back, body back, lean back, spine straight in the center. Flip those hands, move both arms at the same time. Right elbow in front of the right knee, fingertips between the big toe and the second toe. Lean those fingertips on the floor, no weight on those fingertips from the floor. Turn and look up towards the ceiling. Chin close to shoulder, face profile visible. Left arm stretch up, touch that ceiling. Right arm stretch down, touch the toes. Left hip forward and down, push the right knee back. Left leg locked, left foot flat on the floor. Turn and twist the upper body back. And change. Come back up, turn the right foot in, turn the left foot out. Side of the foot, parallel to the mat and towel. Take a deep breath, bend the left knee, sit down till the left femur bones parallel to the floor. Again, hips forward. Arms back, body back, lean back, spine straight to the center. Flip the hands, move both arms at the same time. Left elbow in front of the left knee. Make sure that elbow does not go down below the knee. Don't lean any weight on that elbow from the knee. Turn and look up towards the ceiling. Chin to shoulder face, profile visible. Right arm stretch up. Left arm stretch down. Two arm shoulders in one line from the side. Right hip forward and down. Push the left knee back. Right leg locked. Right foot flat on the floor. Turn and twist your upper body back. And change. Slowly come back up. Right leg steps back to the left. Arms down by the side. Standing separate leg. Head to knee. Remembering this is a compression posture. Compressing our thyroid, parathyroid gland. So bend that knee as much as you need to get that forehead on the knee. Arms over your head sideways, palms together. Right leg steps out to the right, 3 feet minimum. Turn to the right, 180-degree angle. Two heels in one line, back foot at 45-degree angle. Turn your hips 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times to get two hips in one line. Tuck your chin into the chest and keep your stomach. Round down until exactly your forehead to your knee. Bend that knee as much as you need to get that forehead on the knee. Stretch the fingertips forward beyond the toes to get your elbows straight. Push the fingertips down into the floor to try and lock the knee. Throat choked, eyes open, breathing is normal. Shift your weight to your front leg to get your right hip up high to get two hips in one line. Push the fingertips down into the floor as you push the forehead back against the knee. Slowly come back up, arms and head together. Turn 185 degrees, face the opposite direction. Two heels still in one line and back foot step 45-degree angle. Turn your hips 5 times more. Tuck your chin into the chest. Look at your stomach. Round down. Touch exactly your forehead to that knee. Bend that knee as much as you need to, but get that forehead on the knee. Stretch the fingertips forward beyond the toes. Separate the hands if you need to, but over time work at bringing those hands back together. Push the fingertips down into the floor to try and get the knee locked. Throat choked, eyes open, breathing is normal. Shift your weight over to your left leg to get the left hip up higher so you can get two hips in one line with the ceiling. Push the fingertips down into the floor as you push the knee back against the forehead. Push that knee back and lock that knee. Slowly coming back up, arms and head together. Turn face side to the left. Bring the right foot back to the left and bring the arms down by the side and relax. Going back to the centre of our mats and towels where we started. For tree pose, which we will link with toe stand for those practicing toe stand. So, standing in the middle of the mats and towels, feet together, toes and heels touch. Shifting the weight over to the left leg. Picking up the right foot from underneath, heel touching with the costume, sole of the foot facing up towards the ceiling. Be careful of that right knee, slowly gently let the right knee come down. Push the hips forward, at the same time push the right knee back to get two knees in one line. Bring the right hand up to the centre of the chest. Checking the alignment, two hips in one line, two shoulders in one line, spine straight in the centre. Suck the stomach in, contract the left thigh. If you're moving on into toe stand, bring the left hand up into prayer or continue to hold the foot if it slips. Focus on the floor, 4 feet in front of you. Bend your body forward, stretch your two hands out. 10 fingertips on the floor, shift the weight to the fingertips, bend the knee and sit your hips down just above the heel. Try and get two knees in one line. Find your balance here. Then bring the left hand up to the centre of the chest. Bring the right hand up to the centre of the chest. Look up, find your gaze, come up half inch off your heels and hold it. And then slowly push yourself back up, the opposite way you get down. And then everybody right leg down. Shifting the weight over to the right leg, picking up the left foot from underneath. Heel touching with the costume, sole of the foot facing up towards the ceiling. Be careful of that left knee. Slowly, gently, left knee comes down. Hips forward, push the left knee back to get 2 knees in one line. Left hand up to the centre of the chest. 2 hips in one line, 2 shoulders in one line, spine straight in the centre, right leg contracted. If you're moving into toe stand, right hand up into prayer, or continue to hold the foot, focus on the floor, 4 feet in front of you, bend your body forward, stretch your 2 hands out, send fingertips on the floor, shift the weight to the fingertips, bend the knee and sit down just above the heel. 2 knees in one line, shift your hands to either side or find your balance here. Then bring the left hand up into the centre of the chest, right hand up, look up, find your gaze, come half inch off your heel and hold it. Slowly push yourself back up, weigh your weight down. Left leg down. Acknowledge the first part of your series. And then turn around, lie down on your backs in Savasana. Heads towards your screens, feet facing away. Arms down by the side, palms facing the ceiling. Heels touch, toes fall open. Soft focus on the ceiling, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. Nothing else to do, nothing to think about, lying perfectly still.